There are tons of ways to measure body fat, some incredibly accurate but also expensive and inconvenient. Today I'll walk you through 3 practical and reliable ways to measure and track your fat percentage. These are methods I've personally used over the years, and I'll help you figure out which one might work best for you. Let's start with a method I use the most in my gym over the years: bioelectrical impedance devices. For about 8 years, I relied on Hormone body fat monitors to measure and track the body composition of thousands of clients. I invested in 2 full body machines, and they were used almost 50 times a day between the gym and our marketing efforts. They've stood the test of time, and trust me, that's saying something. Here's how it works. Before stepping on the device, the person's age, gender, and height are entered. Then they stand barefoot on the scale and grip the handles. Within seconds, the device shows several key numbers. But how does it actually work? Well, this machine sends a very weak electrical current through your body because muscles and tissues with water conduct electricity and fat does not. The device uses resistance to estimate how much fat you're carrying. The Hormone model I used is better than most because it uses 4 contact points, hands and feet, which makes the reading more accurate by minimizing errors caused by changes in water distribution throughout the day. Some of the numbers it gives include visceral fat, which is the fat stored around your internal organs, and body age, which always got people curious. Body age uses body fat percentage, skeletal muscle percentage, and metabolism to give you an idea whether your body is aging faster or slower than your actual age. A 35-year-old with high fat and low muscle might see a body age of 45, which is a wake-up call for many. On the flip side, when clients worked on their diet and training, they were thrilled to see their body age drop. So the question is, are these machines worth buying? Well, not really, unless you run a fitness center or want a fancy tool. But if you do buy one, go for the full body version with hand and foot sensors. Avoid using it after workouts, meals, alcohol, or sauna, as your water levels will throw off the readings. Stick to the recommended time frames for best results as shown in the pamphlet that you will get with the machine when you buy that machine. Now let's move on to my favorite method: measuring your waist and taking progress pictures. It's simple and very effective. Here's what I tell my online coaching clients: wake up, freshen up, and then measure your waist at the navel. Do this for 7 consecutive days and take the average. That's your true waistline. As for your actual body fat percentage, you do not need to obsess over exact numbers. But if you are curious, check out some of the videos I've linked in the description where I show how to estimate ranges based on how you look. As a rough guide, if you're a man and can see your abs clearly, you're likely under 12%. For women, clear muscle definition usually shows up under 22%. And remember, women naturally carry about 10% more fat than men for hormonal and reproductive health. Also keep in mind that your genetics play a role. If you're wide-waisted, your lowest waist size might only go down to around 31 inches, while narrow-waisted individuals might reach 28 to 29 inches. I've even made a chart from my own transformation from 27% body fat and a 38-inch waist down to 31 inches in just under 7 months. Please find the link of that video in the description box below. For women, if you are narrow-waisted, then you can easily go down up to 22 inches. Now, don't be discouraged by day-to-day fluctuations because bloating, gas, or inflammation can affect your measurements, which is exactly why you should take the weekly average. And if you're always bloated or inflamed, you probably have gut issues. Please check out my gut health playlist for help on that front. Finally, the third method: body fat calipers. Honestly, I didn't use these much after switching from the machines, but if you want a low-cost method and you are okay doing it yourself, this could work. Just focus on one side, and that is your abdomen. Pinch the fat using the caliper to measure it and refer to the chart that comes with it to estimate your body fat. Just be sure to measure under the same conditions each time, ideally first thing in the morning after you get fresh. There are other more accurate methods like DEXA scan, board pods, and underwater weighing, but they are expensive and honestly not necessary for most people. At the end of the day, you do not need perfect numbers. Decide on a body fat range you want to be in, set a waistline goal, use the mirror and the tape measure, and just be consistent with your habits. That's your best strategy. That's it for today. I'm Akash. Thank you for your time.